guys, Kryalie here,
Joshua here.
and today we are going to be comparing chairs from the DxRacer King series and Secretlab Titan. The Titan is recommended for people between 175 to 195 cm tall and not exceeding a maximum weight of 130 kilograms.
Meanwhile, for the DxRacer King series, it is meant for people who are 179 cm to 188 cm and also for people who are up to about 136 kg. So the Titan is currently Secretlab's largest chair, while the DxRacer has another 2 higher levels, so if you weigh more or are taller, you would definitely want to go for the next tier of the DxRacer chairs.
The Titan comes with a built-in adjustable lumbar cushion as well as a velour pillow. I don't know how to pronounce that, so fancy.
Meanwhile, the DxRacer comes with an external one that you have to install yourself and also a PU pillow.
On the Titan, you can tilt the chair pretty far back. This is the lowest it goes, so you can actually take a nap on your chair. You can adjust the lumbar at the side using this knob over here. And the armrests are also made of a kind of hard but not super hard material. So it's hard enough for let's say if you want to use your mouse on it, or if you want to put a cup on it, or a tray or your plate so that you can eat while using your computer. But at the same time, if you're going to rest your elbows on it, it's not as hard as your tabletop would be. It kind of sinks in a little and absorbs the sharp corners, so it makes that pretty comfortable. As for the seat, it is not super soft like your bed or your mattress, but it's also not firm enough to give you a backache, so I would say it's kind of just nice for me. Something that I like about the Titan is also there are no gaps in the middle, in between your cushions, so that makes it great because it doesn't trap as much dust and hair and food and potato chips because I eat a lot when I'm on my chair. Something that's not so great is that because I am a very short person, I am only about 155 cm tall, and this chair is meant for tall people, so the size of the seat is not great for me, which is why you notice that I'm always crossing my legs on the chair. If I want to put my legs down, I can't even reach the floor, and they kind of don't reach the edge of the cushion either, so it's sticking out at this very awkward angle for me. Also, the backrest is a little bit too high, so the pillow doesn't actually reach my neck. It's kind of at the top of my head, which makes it pretty uncomfortable because then I have all this extra space with nothing to support my neck.
So for me, I'm 175 cm and the cushion is supposed to fit me nicely, but because of the way it's designed that it's quite big, my head somehow keeps resting on it and it doesn't feel as comfortable. So most of the time, I would actually just take it out and just sit like that while I'm doing work, or just lean forward a bit. So yeah, that's a bit of a design problem to me on the pillow. Also, the lumbar support on this, even at the max, which I think I've maxed it out already. So I've maxed it out and it doesn't feel as supportive as if there was another pillow. Like DxRacer gives you a very nice pillow which perfectly fits my lumbar. So personally for me, I don't really like the Secretlab Titan as much. And so we're going to go on to the DxRacer and let's see how that one looks.
Now I'm on the DxRacer chair, and this chair can tilt even further back. This is how far it can go. You're literally horizontal. It can probably replace your bed at home. And armrest wise, it feels about the same as the Titan. Perhaps a little bit smaller, so I don't think I can fit my dinner plate on this armrest. But it's good enough for if I want to use my mouse or if I want to rest my elbows. It has the same material as the Titan, so it's not too uncomfortable for sharp elbows. For this chair, there is a gap at the side in between the cushions. So based on my own personal experience and being a girl with longer hair than usual, your hair will get stuck at the sides, as well as all the random crumbs. Something about the DxRacer which I feel is better than the Titan would be the proportions, because as you guys already know, I'm very short, but this chair fits me a lot better than the Titan. If I sit super upright, the lumbar pillow as well as the headrest fits very well. It's pretty comfortable. However, I understand that not everybody wants to sit so upright all the time. So if I do slouch or tilt back slightly a little bit, not really slouching, the pillow goes a bit higher than my neck. It's now around the bottom part of my head and it's not that comfortable anymore. So I probably would not want to put this pillow here permanently.
So for me, this is actually my main gaming and work chair. So I sit in this chair for about 8-9 hours a day, and for me the lumbar support is very important, and this one actually fits every criteria for me. It's protruding enough for my back to feel comfortable, and also the neck, it rests comfortably where here. So yeah, it's more comfortable to me than the Titan's pillows. And another thing that I want to talk about is also the dimensions on this actually feel a bit smaller than the Titan. So for someone who's maybe a bit wider than me, you may feel a bit more confined in this chair. So that's about the only con I can think after using this chair for about 8 months.
So price-wise, the Titan is listed at an original pricing of $700, but they do tend to have a lot of sales, so you can probably get it for about $550 after sales discount.
Meanwhile, the DxRacer King series is usually about 660 to 690 Sing dollars, but I got this on sale for 560, and with the amount of tech shows coming up and all the other conventions, you will definitely be able to find one on sale, so be on the lookout for that. Anyways, so what are your thoughts on the two chairs and what is your personal preference?
For me, it's a little bit difficult to decide because while I prefer the minimalistic look of Secretlab chairs, I feel that DxRacer, comfort-wise, is a lot better for me because it feels narrower and the position of the neck pillow is a lot better as compared to this one, as you guys can see obviously. What about you?
So for me, like I've said previously, this is my main work and gaming chair just because of the comfort level the DxRacer offers, which is the lumbar support and this neck pillow. The comfort just outweighs whatever designs I like about the Secretlab chair, which actually I really like this red accent with black. The whole thing is black, so yeah, it's very minimalistic and very nice. But unfortunately, comfort comes over design any day.
Also, something else about Secretlab is I have owned two Secretlab chairs so far, the V1 as well as a current Omega that I have in my own home. And when I come over here, I use this Titan chair. So I've run into a little bit of problems with their quality control recently. My V1 didn't used to have this problem, but my Omega as well as this chair has quite a bit of design issues, like parts not fitting together nicely. But we pay so much for this chair, you would expect it to at least look better in that sense, you know, and the parts to be working better well.
Yep, definitely. Like the Titan has this really small gap between the back and the seat. So yeah, you'll see that paying $550 for a chair, I would actually expect the chair to be at least better made.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, for DxRacer, I've owned another DxRacer, which is the Formula series, and this, and both of them have not had any of the problems that I've seen with the Secretlab ones so far. So that's a plus point for DxRacer. So in conclusion, this is the slight comparisons we have between the DxRacer and Secretlab chairs. So let's know in the comments below which one you would prefer and which one you would get, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye!
See ya!